Relax and slow your breathing. Begin to connect to your deepest self, the knowing that you've always had, the fire within you. Who are you at the soul level? And what do you really want for 2024? Every step along your path to this moment has brought you to where you are today. And your next action is a stepping stone into where you're going to go tomorrow. It sounds obvious, but this fact can be lost when you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged. I know I get that way. But think about it. How can we progress one step more if we haven't taken the step just before? It's impossible. And yet so often we have a desire to skip our next steps, to leap ahead, to go faster, to get to the next spot we want to be in. But realize this. Well, every step along your path was essential and is essential. There is a way to change and shift the pace and patterns of your progress. There is a quantum leap that can be made between each step. Envision stepping stones ahead of you. One leads to the next. Every step is essential. You can't skip any of them. But the space between each one can be different, depending on your perceptions, your beliefs, your expectations of yourself, and whether you're acting from an anchored place of your soul expectations, or whether you're acting from a fearful, uncomfortable place of societal expectations. And so, while every step is critical, the space between them is where the most magical change can happen. Envision 2024 as a threshold, like a portal in time, where between one stepping stone and the next, your soul has an agenda that will be fulfilled in a way that is most magical, surprising, fulfilling, and delightful. Why? As you take one foot and lift it up, that space between where your foot is up off the ground and before it lands on the next stone, this is the space of quantum magic. The space of unlimited potential, where anything is possible, it really is, and where your innermost desires can be fulfilled on the way down to the next stone. What's required in this moment of in-between, this moment of decision point, of commitment, this ether between one step and the next, this is where your soul works its influence. This is where you let your soul drive. If your mind is driving, or if your body is driving at this point with your foot up, then you have already decided how far your foot needs to fall to get onto the next stone. You determined your future based on your past. At this point, when you let your soul drive, there's unlimited potential because your soul knows only this moment. And in this moment, it knows nothing of what came before. It only knows what's now most desired. There's no evaluation that what came before must dictate what comes next. There are no preconceptions. There are no laws of physics. There are no laws of biology. There are no laws of society. There are only the laws of your heart and soul. And in this in-between spot, when you let your soul drive and you lean into this exact moment where nothing came before, there's only potential. That's when the distance from where your foot is to where it can go next is infinite. Infinite. Did I say that properly? That distance of what is possible is only up to your wildest imagination, and really even beyond, because your imagination is limited by your past. And in this moment, there are no limits. And so as you move into 2024, think of this time now as the threshold between your two next stepping stones, where your foot is lifted high in anticipation. And you, in the absence of fear, in full and pure expression, relishing in the potential, you're feeling what feels right. You're feeling into what is next, what can be, what will be. Think of your 2024 creations from this moment, this floating, magical moment while your foot has not yet started to land on the next spot. And from this place of creation, you can enter the new year full of presence, full of gratitude, full of knowing, full of divine creation in the pursuit of all that is meant to be for you.